I'm Dr. Marty Greer from Checkout Veterinary, and our clients sometimes have questions about why they should have their dog microchipped. So Judy is going to go ahead and ask some questions about this.
Perfect. So, Dr. Greer, how can microchipping help my dog be returned to me?
A microchip is the single most important way that you can get your dog back. Tags on collars, GPS tags, all those things can get lost, can be hung up on a fence or a tree. They can be taken off by someone who maliciously wants to keep the dog from being identified. But a microchip is permanent. It's under the skin, it's permanent, and it's going to be your single best way of getting your dog back to you should they be lost or stolen.
Will a microchip tell me my dog's location?
Microchips are passive devices. So for right now, no, it doesn't emit a signal that goes to any kind of a satellite to identify the location of the dog. That requires more of a GPS type of device, which are not as well developed at this point. But the microchip, if it's scanned by a police department, by a veterinary clinic, by a humane society or a shelter, that microchip number is unique to you. And that shelter, police department, or veterinary clinic will be able to call the microchip company, get your contact information, and help you find your dog back.
Do all shelters scan for microchips?
I would say most every shelter at this point has a scanning device, and most microchips are universal. So they're going to be universally something that a microchip scanner will pick up. It would be an unusual occurrence for a shelter not to be able to scan your microchip.
Does a microchip ensure my dog will be found?
There's no promises. If dogs get lost, they can end up in places that we never do find them. But if your dog is found either preferably alive, or if they found some terrible thing happened to them, at least you'll have some peace of mind knowing that if your dog is available to come back to you, that the dog will find its way back home, because hopefully anybody that finds the dog will take the dog to a veterinarian or a shelter that can scan that dog and find you back home, find their way back home again.
My dog already has a collar and tag, so why do they need a microchip?
Collars and tags can be removed. We used to do a lot of tattoos, and even tattoos can be altered. So those aren't always a guarantee, but a microchip being under the skin is something that people aren't going to be able to find and remove. So that microchip is going to stay with your dog pretty much forever.
And what if pet owners have questions regarding or more questions regarding the benefits of dog microchipping?
We're happy to help out. All you need to do is give us a call at checkout at 608-318-6700 and ask the questions that you need. We can get you scheduled for an appointment.